work. It's never possible. And as you can see, I'm reading straight from the node docs. Now, don't beat yourself up if this sounds like a lot, saying that JavaScript reads everything line by line. So for example, if I have console log with first task, then I have a for loop that takes some time, in this case 2 seconds, but that could be 10 seconds, that could be 20 or whatever. And then I have another console log of next task. JavaScript will just start reading everything and it will read it line by line. And if they offload something to the browser, so when we're building browser JavaScript apps, we have this option of offloading to the browser. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that we can offload the for loop. That's not going to work. This effectively is still going to be the blocking code, but browser nicely provides the API where we can offload those tasks to the browser. And only when the task is done, then we execute the callback. And probably the example you have done the most is the fetch, essentially when we make the network request, but we can also do that, for example, with a set timeout. So I still have console log with first task, but then even though my set timeout function has the second argument of 0, so essentially I have set timeout function, I provide the callback function that's going to be executed in certain amount of time, even if this is 0, meaning you would expect this one to run right away, it only runs after the next task. So once JavaScript is done executing the immediate code, only then it executes the callback. So in this case, we have the set timeout, the API that is provided from the browser, and we just say that we would want to execute that in 0 seconds. So effectively, there is no wait time. However, JavaScript will first execute this code and only then will execute the callback. So that way we can offload those time-consuming operations to the browser. I say that the operation is complete. We first registered the callback, operation is complete, and instead of executing that callback right away, it effectively gets put at the end of the line. And then when there is no immediate code to run, then we execute the callback. Hopefully that is clear. Event loop is our best friend because with the help